We're in Baltimore, where DeWalt is releasing something brand new to the tool industry. And by the way, Rob, you were wrong. Very wrong. I'm Tim Johnson. You're watching Shop Tool Reviews. This trip was supposed to be top secret, at least top secret until October 25th. We had to sign embargo paperwork and NDAs and waivers and releases and everything else to promise we wouldn't talk about it until October 25th. Well, we got on the bus yesterday, headed to an event location, and DeWalt said, you know what? The embargo's lifted. You guys can run on social media with your images and video and everything else we talk about, and you can also go to YouTube. So here we are. Now, I'm stuck in a hotel room waiting for my flight this afternoon, so I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead, let's get this out to you guys so you can actually see what's going on with DeWalt. Now, this is brand new to the tool industry, but I think we'll see this, I know we'll see this expanded further. So what we're seeing here is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. In so many words, that's what DeWalt told us as well. And so what we're talking about today and what we saw at the event is definitely going to be expanded on, and we're going to see a lot more breadth of this battery line. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the POWERSTACK. This is a brand new technology for batteries. I say brand new to the tool industry. We've seen this in radio controlled vehicles and drones, and that is basically these battery packs rather than cells. So now we're going away from the cylindrical cells, and I'm sure we'll still see these in the tool industry for quite some time, but now we're dealing with battery packs, and these packs are pouches or packets. They can be laid together and lay flat and be a lot more efficient in space, as well as weight, as well as power. So what we actually got to see from DeWalt is a 1.7 amp hour battery pack. Now right away everybody said, well, what does it compare to? How does it compare? And that's really hard to explain without looking at the application, looking at the tool, looking at the efficiency and everything else. But I will tell you this, as far as runtime, you're going to see better runtimes. You're going to see what they're claiming, 50% more power. And really that's going to depend on the application as well as the tool. And I'll get deeper into that at another time. But anyway, so we're getting 50% more power, 25% more compact. So we're taking up 25% less space and 15% lighter. Now, on the 1.7 hour pack, it was quite a bit smaller than the 2 amp hour of the conventional style 20 volt max pack. And I think as we see these grow into the larger amp hour packages or the larger amp hour batteries, we'll see even more space saved. And what I really like about it is it really fits the footprint of the tool for the most part. So like your drills, impact drivers, impact wrenches, that footprint base, we really have no battery protruding out beyond the edges of the actual tool. Now what they had set up for us, they had everything from grinders to cut-off tools to drills, as well as impact drivers, impact wrenches, bandsaw. And all of these applications, you really could tell a big difference between their 2 amp hour 20 volt max battery and this new POWERSTACK 1.7 amp hour 20 volt max battery. It definitely had more power, especially something that's really power hungry, like a cutoff tool or a grinder, even in the impact tools as well. I could really feel and see a difference in the power it's outputting compared to that 2 amp hour. And especially on a grinder, the fact that you'd never typically grab a 1.7 amp hour battery for your grinder, at least I'd never recommend that. It was still outputting what felt like something like a 5 amp hour battery would output, and we didn't have much effect of that drop off, if you will. Now, I'm not sure about runtime. I'm not recommending that we grab a POWERSTACK 1.7 amp hour battery and use it on your grinder. I think you might be disappointed in runtime. But just showing the capability of these small packs and what they can output in this new design. Now, we're looking forward to seeing where this goes. Are we going to see this in a flex fold? You know, we're going to see these packets really take off and, you know, expand into the battery platform and it replace those cells. If we really had to give an answer, I think that will probably be years to come. As it progresses, I think it will slowly make strides in there, but don't hold me to that. And DeWalt has not released anything on when they're going to expand this battery platform, and we're going to see different battery packages, if you will. Now, they did tell us that December 1, so beginning December, we should start seeing these power stacks actually get out into the market, and we'll be able to buy them at our box stores as well as online. Now, even looking at charging, they say we're going to see twice the lifespan, so double the amount of charges that we see in the cell packs, in the 18650 and 21700 cells. We're going to see double the lifespan in these packets or pouch designs in the POWERSTACK design. So it will be able to handle more of those cycles or charges than your typical cells will. So you're going to have a longer lifespan on a battery pack. And by the way, these are going to fit right in wherever your slide pack 20 volt max batteries go. So any of your 20 volt max tools from DeWalt, you'll be able to use these new POWERSTACK batteries right in place of. Swap out with a regular cell pack as well if you need to. So you're not going to have an issue in powering your tools and switching between the regular cell packs as well as these new POWERSTACK packs. So with this smaller footprint, with the additional power we're getting out of it, and obviously they're able to cool these a lot better as well. So this is operating more efficiently, and your run times are going to be extended based on the application. In other words, if it's providing a more powerful tool and creating more speed, then you may be able to do that job quicker per cut or per fastener. So therefore, you're going to get more because it's taking less time for the tool to run, therefore giving you more application usages, if you will. Now, pricing on these, we really didn't get any definitive pricing. We're hearing something about maybe somewhere in the $119, $120 range for a single pack, maybe $150 range for a pack and a charger, and then like a 2-pack price of maybe $179. Again, don't hold us to that. That's just some murmuring that we have heard. But anyway, expect to see these new POWERSTACKs hitting shelves in December. We'll definitely cover more of that. We're supposed to get some packs in our hands as well so we can actually try out in the shop, and we'll compare them to the other packs. Also putting them in some consumption-heavy tools. In other words, putting it in a grinder, an impact wrench, impact drivers, and really putting it under load and seeing how they compare, and will the 1.7 amp hour actually deliver the power that we need to do work. We definitely do see that smaller footprint is going to be great for guys that are trying to get in tight spaces. So these new compact tools that they just came out with, I believe it's the 850 and the small impact wrenches, so the small impact driver and the small impact wrenches, that's going to be great with this small POWERSTACK tool because it's just going to enable you to get in that smaller spaces where otherwise you may have to use some different accessories in another wrench or with another battery. This battery may allow you that additional room to get in those tight spaces. The POWERSTACK is exciting because it's new technology. It's not about this one battery that we see or this one battery you're seeing on this film. It's the technology that now they're going to be able to expand on. We're seeing something different than the same old cells that we've been seeing for now decades, powering all these power tools as well as powering electric cars. So now we're getting into a different technology, and who knows what we're going to see from DeWalt from these pouch style or packet style batteries, as they're saying, the POWERSTACK batteries. And we had a great time here in Baltimore. It was great hanging out with a lot of the guys in the industry. And by the way, in the beginning, I was mentioning that Rob was wrong, that he was really wrong. But check out Belts and Boxes. Rob and Sarah are absolutely awesome. It was great to spend some time with them. Also, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you don't mind, would you hit that like and subscribe button, but only if you liked our video. If you hated our video, by all means, give us a thumbs down. But would you let us know in the comments why? Have a great day. Keep smiling.